For years, people have joked that drinking milk before bed is something only kids do. But what if that old bedtime habit actually helps adults sleep better? If you've ever struggled to fall asleep at night, the classic advice of drinking a warm glass of milk might not be as outdated as it sounds. In fact, researchers studying sleep and nutrition have started noticing something interesting. Certain foods, especially those containing protein and carbohydrates together, may help your body relax and fall asleep faster. And one of the simplest examples of that combination is milk. A large review of 35 scientific studies looked at how diet affects sleep quality. Some of the findings were exactly what you would expect. For example, drinking caffeine later in the evening clearly disrupts sleep. Coffee, energy drinks, and strong tea can stimulate the brain and make it harder to wind down at night. But the review also uncovered some surprising patterns. Researchers found that certain foods may actually improve sleep. One of the most interesting examples was milk. Because milk naturally contains both protein and carbohydrates, it may help support better sleep quality. In some cases, the effect was even stronger than certain popular supplements like cherry juice, beetroot, or probiotics. The old saying. There is a famous quote often attributed to Arnold Schwarzenegger, nicknamed the Austrian Oak. He joked, "Milk is for babies. When you grow up, you have to drink beer." It is a funny line, but science keeps showing that milk might still have benefits long after childhood. Earlier research has found that people who drink milk before bed sometimes experience deeper and more uninterrupted sleep throughout the night. So while it might sound old-fashioned, there may actually be real science behind the habit. Benefits of drinking milk before bed. One reason milk may help with sleep is that it contains an amino acid called tryptophan. Your body uses tryptophan to produce serotonin and melatonin, and these two chemicals play a major role in regulating your sleep cycle. Melatonin helps signal to your brain that it's time to sleep. Serotonin helps regulate mood and relaxation. Because milk contains tryptophan, drinking it before bed may support the natural chemical processes that help you fall asleep. But there may also be another reason milk works. Sometimes it's not just about nutrients, it's about routine. Drinking milk before bed can become part of a calming bedtime ritual. And when your brain recognizes that routine, it starts preparing your body for sleep. Muscle recovery. Milk may also offer benefits for people who exercise regularly. Milk contains protein, including casein protein. Casein is a slow digesting protein, which means it releases amino acids gradually over several hours. When you drink milk before bed, that slow digestion can supply your muscles with nutrients throughout the night. During sleep, your body performs a large amount of repair work. Muscles recover from workouts. Tissues rebuild. New muscle growth can occur. Because of this, many athletes drink milk or casein protein before bed to support overnight muscle recovery. General health benefits. Sleep is also when your body performs many of its healing processes. Your immune system becomes active while you sleep. Cells repair damage, hormones reset. Because milk contains nutrients like protein, calcium, and vitamins, drinking it before bed may support some of these overnight recovery processes. Milk can also help people who need extra calories. For individuals trying to gain weight or increase calorie intake, milk is a simple and nutrient-dense option. Of course, drinking milk before bed doesn't work for everyone. Some people experience acid reflux when they drink milk right before lying down. That can cause uncomfortable burning sensations in the chest during the night. Another issue is lactose intolerance. People who are lactose intolerant may experience stomach discomfort, gas, or other digestive problems after drinking milk. For toddlers, drinking milk before bed without brushing teeth afterward can increase the risk of cavities. So while milk can be beneficial, it's important to consider individual tolerance. Tips for drinking milk before bed. If you want to try milk as part of a bedtime routine, there are a few simple tips. Some people prefer warm milk because it feels relaxing and soothing. Others prefer cold milk. Both options work. It really comes down to personal preference. Timing can also matter. Drinking milk about 20 to 30 minutes before going to sleep may help avoid digestive discomfort for some people. If you drink milk before bed, brushing your teeth afterward is always a good idea. Number to remember. Here is an interesting number to keep in mind. 11 pounds. That is how much weight people lost in one study when they increased their protein intake from 15% of their daily calories to 30%. Higher protein diets can help control appetite, reduce cravings, and support fat loss. And milk can be one simple way to increase your protein intake. Recipe of the week. If you want a high-protein dessert that uses milk, here is an easy recipe. Protein ice cream. All you need are 3 ingredients. 1 scoop of protein powder, chocolate works well. 1 tablespoon of almond butter or peanut butter, and a few splashes of milk, either dairy or non-dairy. Mix everything together until smooth, then place it in the freezer for about 30 minutes. The result is a thick, creamy dessert that tastes like ice cream but contains around 25 to 35 grams of protein and fewer than 300 calories. If you prefer a softer texture, you can place it in the refrigerator instead for a pudding-like consistency. So the next time you are having trouble falling asleep, that simple glass of milk might be worth trying. After all, sometimes the oldest habits stick around for a reason. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want more simple, science-based diet and exercise tips, click the next video on your screen below, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss new videos from the channel. See you soon, and remember, when it comes to diet and exercise, there are no gimmicks, just results.